Hi everyone, it's Sunday the 30th of June and I wanted to do a video with a bit of reflection really. I've got something coming up in the next 2 weeks which is quite a big deal for me, and just wanted to brief you on my journey for the last 18 months and explain kind of a little bit about me as a person and where I've come from. 18 months ago I was pretty overweight and have been pretty much my whole adult life. Never followed a diet, not really been into the gym, although I had a gym membership. I was one of those people who didn't really know what I wanted from the gym or what I was going to the gym for other than I had a membership. So 18 months ago I decided that I was fed up of feeling tired, unhappy in my body and my skin, and just generally not feeling great about myself, which is a sad thing really when I look back, that I actually felt that way. So I decided to start a diet and didn't at the time really think I would probably either stick to it or even get as far as I actually did with it. But within 6 months I not only changed my diet in terms of actually changing it for a lifestyle rather than going for a fad diet. I'd lost 2.5 stone in 6 months. So by June last year I'd lost 2.5 stone. I'd gone from a size 14 to a size 8 to 10 and feeling really good about myself and feeling proud that I'd done something and actually stuck to it, which again for me was a new thing that I discovered in myself, that I was actually capable of doing something like that. So come June last year I then got back into the gym and really started working on weight training. I actually originally got into the weight training through a class called TRX, which is basically these suspended ropes from wherever you can suspend them. At my gym they were suspended from the ceiling, so we would use our own body weight and the ropes, and there was various exercises that we could do in the class, and as I got advanced we then incorporated weights, and that's really for me when I found a passion for something that I hadn't really thought of before or even considered before, and I then decided to take that outside of the TRX class and go into the weights part, and I had a personal trainer who showed me a few bits and pieces, and some of you girls will relate to this, that in a gym in the weights section it's quite an intimidating area. You've got all the guys in there, they all know what they're doing, or some of them think they know what they're doing, but ultimately it's a male dominated area in the gym and it can be quite daunting. And if you're not a gym goer, or you don't really know what to do in the weights area, you're not going to go in that area. It's bloody scary, and I was one of those people who was too afraid to even go there, but by building up the confidence through my TRX class and my personal trainer, I was able to go into that area and really start to learn something about training in the gym that I didn't even know about before, and it's really helped me in my personal development and my personal journey, and it's kind of brought me to where I am today and my goals that I have now and where I'm going with it all. And basically from June last year till now I've been on a real hard push journey of weight training, maintaining my diet and my lifestyle, and setting myself goals which I want to do along the way. And my newest goal this year and in January was to look into the possibilities of competing, and where I could actually go with that, what I could do to push my body and see what happens. So basically January I entered myself into a local bodybuilding competition where I decided to go for bikini category, which at the time for me I thought it'd probably be the best category to go for, because in terms of building muscle and muscle development it's a very long process, it's a hard process, and it requires a lot of commitment. And whilst I commit myself every single day, day and night, it's not something that happens quickly. So as frustrating as it can be, I've obviously accepted that, and it's something that I would like to work towards as a long-term goal, and just see what happens, really. So basically in 2 weeks' time, this competition is up. It's on the 13th of July, and it's in a local area to where I live, in a little town called Fareham, which is down the south of the UK. So if you live in the area, or you know me, or you know the area, please feel free to come along. You can get the details from my personal Facebook page, which is Gem Tahira, or my fitness and motivational page on Facebook, which is under Gem's Motivation. So all the details are on there if you want to come along and support. I'm really, really nervous about the competition because I am putting myself on stage for people to judge me, and that's not just by the panel of judges, but that's also people who are coming along to the event. And I'm apprehensive because I'm concerned as to what people are going to be thinking of me, whether they expect me to look a certain way, or whether they expect me to look better than I actually do. And for me, and all I really want to kind of achieve in this first attempt ever putting myself out there, is to really look back at where I've come from, how I've progressed, what I've done, the weight I've lost, the way I've transformed my body, and everything that I've put into it, mentally, physically, all the sacrifices I've made just to get to this first initial competition. So it's been a massive journey of self-discovery and strength, and I suppose that's for me where I want to go with it. I'm not in it to win it. I'm not here to pick up a trophy or be like, oh wow, you know, look at me. It's nothing like that at all. It's more about my personal development and gauging how far I've come up until now. I definitely don't feel ready for this competition. I don't feel that my body's even in the right shape whatsoever. But as I said, it's a case at this point and at this stage in my sort of journey for me to just gauge where I've come from and how far I've come so far. And I'm looking forward to getting the next 2 weeks out of the way. I'm working my hardest now in the next 2 weeks just to transform just that little bit more, as much as I possibly can, and that's just by dropping weight and as much as I possibly can to try and strip any more fat if I can. It's so hard, and I'm trying my best, so we'll see what happens. But once this is out the way, I'm going to take a little sort of mini little break, just relax my sort of lifestyle eating habits a little bit. I know I won't be able to because it'll be really weird for me because I love the routine that I've got, but I will relax a little bit for a week, make a bit of effort with friends and socialise, which I again have cut back a lot in order to try and get to where I want to get to. And then the next step really is to focus on the next big thing and the next goal that I'd like to throw myself into. And I really want to see in the next year some further transformation, and so that's my goal really, and just keep pushing and keep working towards being better and being stronger and physically changing the way I look. So I'm excited, I'm nervous and apprehensive, but also just really, oh God, I don't even know the word. I can't even think of the words right now that I can describe how I'm feeling. But all I know is I am more determined and passionate about what I am doing today than I've ever been about anything. So for me, that is a huge motivation and a huge drive into where I'm going to go. So we'll watch this space. But if you want to get in touch, if you've got any questions or you've got a personal journey that you're going on and you feel like you can relate to this a little bit, I'd love to hear from you. and I will catch up with you all soon. Maybe I'll do a video just after the competition and just let you know how I'm feeling and what I plan to do next. So watch this space. See you, bye.